Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to Phoenix for race 4 of our Nascar Heat 5 career mode. Today we're hoping for a good run. We want to take that points lead, which Austin Cindric holds at the moment. And today Phoenix is not a good track for me, and this is going to be tough because this is where the championship is going to be at the end of the season. And if we make it there, then, well, we might be screwed because I'm pretty bad here. But we're going to head into qualifying. And off the final turn, we are going to qualify pretty bad. Only 4/10 off our goal, but 21st is where we're going to be starting. We're pretty bad in qualifying all the time, but this is actually somehow our best qualifying of the season, although this is at least one of my worst tracks. But on pole is going to be Justin Allgaier on pole in Phoenix. Back in the garage, and here's the pre-race here in Phoenix. I think we have a big chance to win, and some guys failing inspections, and Daniel Hemrick crashed in qualifying, and Landon Castle gave qualifying up for new tires. But we're here 21st, studying inside. We're going to have a good jump, I think. And we are green flag racing in Phoenix Raceway for race 4 of the season. And we cross the line. We have a good start. And check up there by the 66. We are able to react fast enough to dive down to the inside. We ascended into turn 1, hitting their brakes and us getting back onto the gas way earlier than anybody else can. But then they get a better run off the corner. We're side by side with Austin Hill at the moment. And now we head into the final turn. We overshoot the corner into Jeff Green, who's usually pretty good at this track. And he's running better than usual here, so it's going good for Jeff Green. Then we get into another corner, overshooting it again, and Jeff Green still fighting on the outside. But we're going to be clear of both drivers as we get a decent run off of turn 2. As we get a run, we want to use all this inside as possible. It's just something I want to have. And we get side by side with Austin Cindric. We drive right through him. He gets a little bit sideways. That was completely my fault. Did not mean to do that. It is what it is. So we come back through the corner, and we're good right there. There we are. Off the exit, Austin Cindric right behind is already up to P12. We have a decent car. We might have a winning car, but he sends it up the inside, not like what we did, pushing us right up the track. Probably not happy with what we did. Stage 1 as we get around the 51. That was probably payback, and I'm not going to really mess with it. As we try getting the run off the corner, not very good at this track. Again, I'm not very happy with how the car feels. It's very tight, although we put it as equal. Into the corner, we're going to send it in again. We're not going to get any stage points. Austin Cindric might get 1, though. It looks like Austin Cindric gets 1 stage point. As we're going to not pit. And I don't think we need to pit today. I think we have a good car. And as we get ready to go racing back again in stage 2. I believe this is a 5-lap stage. We're back on the gas. Good restart by us, or good momentum. And across the line, we're diving all the way down underneath the apron, trying to get as much momentum as possible. You see Austin Cindric there in 10th. We're going to send it up. At least we thought. We're going to keep it down on this inside. I like it. And we're going to get into the rear. Almost into the rear, Austin Cindric. But we send him up the track, just trying to use all the room I got. As we come into the next corner, we're going to try and dive it down to the inside underneath both collie cars of Ross Chastain and now Justin Haley. We dive back down to the inside and try to just make the pass on Justin Haley, and we hit the brakes. We hit the brakes way ahead of everybody, but we get a better exit than everybody here. You see we're getting it back right here through the inside. We are very much slower than the field, but we are able to do this better than them. We send it into the corner again, almost into Brandon Brown, hitting the brakes soon enough to realize that we're about to have him. Right now, what do we get? Coming across the bumper. We hit the wall. Justin Haley sent it to our inside, and now we have damage. Probably not a good handling car, but we're gonna push forward in this car. A little bit of side damage you can see there, but it is what it is. It was both our faults. He sent it in. I did not know I was not clear. Didn't hear anything on the radio. And as we come across two to go in the stage, we are not getting it, and we might get a stage point, but we could have gotten more stage points. But I would just like to get at least one stage point in this race, and we are definitely not fast. We're not gaining time on them at all. In fact, we're probably losing time, and just not doing a good job racing here. And again, this is not my best track, so Phoenix is, when it comes to this championship, it's going to be difficult for us to win it, unfortunately, and it's going to be fun, though, if we even make it there. It's going to be a long journey, a lot of races ahead of us. As we dive back down across, it looked like the 7 car might have gotten a little bit, the 7 car, or whoever's underneath us got a little bit loose, but we get back down the track all the way underneath, and to the end of the stage 2, up the track, P10, one stage point today, and that's not what we want to see from us, and obviously we should be doing better here in Phoenix, but we just don't have, I'm just not that good at this track. Wish I had more talent here. But we're not going to pit stage 2. I think we can make it to the end pretty well with no problem, so we're not going to pit. So we come back on the front straightaway on the outside. Might not be that good of a restart, but we're going to go green flag racing for the 3rd and final stage here in Phoenix. And a good restart as we get all the way down, as we are going to be side by side with Brandon Jones. Hadn't seen them all racing. We're trying to go in 3 wide here up the inside of Noah Gregson. But oh, wow, Brandon Jones, big send into the corner. We get in to where these guys checking up. We're pushing hard. We want to be fast. A lot of door slams 3 wide. I'm not liking how this is going. Almost wrecking there. And oh, Brandon Jones clips us on the rear. We almost caused a wreck. Not how everything wants to go. This is not very good for us. We are not fast at all. And plus with the damage, it is not really helping. And we are able to get a better corner. Look at that exit, but we're going to have to let off so we don't hit the wall. It's just not going good for us right now. And unfortunately, this is going to be kind of how the race goes. We hit the inside wall. And up the track we go. Another big moment there in the race. We messed up again. We can't have this happen, but it is definitely happening a lot this season. Oh, jeez, we get a huge hit. This 07 almost spins, slamming into our bumper, hitting the brakes, but he sent it in. It looked like he was about to spin. So get on the brakes all the way down the track. I'm not very happy with how I'm driving, but is what it is. We're just trying to keep the car alive. When we come back down the track, the 07 almost spins us there, but we're going to be good. And just not how the race, I was hoping the race would go. And to see the 07 trying, almost into our rear again. He's really trying to push it hard on our inside, but we're able to come back. Into the corner, big send into it, and we're side by side with Noah Gregson here through the corner. So yeah, we get all the way down through the dog leg. We're clear of Noah Gregson. We send it into the next corner. We slide up the track, but we're going to get it back on the gas pedal. It's going to be 3 wide on exit. Not very good. We do not want to be 3 wide right now. But we're side by side now, and we get some contact from Noah Gregson. Up the track we go. A lot of contact there in that corner, but it is what it is. I don't care. We make it back down the track. Here's the 07 that we've been. He's really kind of into us a lot this race, and we're not going to race him like he was. We're not going to race him like he was doing it to us. We go up the track. Brandon Jones not very happy with the way I must have been racing him, and he puts us up the track. And I'm okay, 3 wide though. Into the turn. Not where we want to see. We get pushed up the track by Jeff Green hard into the wall. Goes Brandon Jones, and the caution is going to fly. Jeff Green sends it up our or doesn't send it up our side, but we were not clear. I did not know that. He gives it, and Jeff Green sent it at the same time. And we just got hooked into the wall, squishing the 19, but that will not be the end of his day. But we are back green flag. We make a pit stop. We knew we had damage. Didn't want to push it any further than we already had this race because this is just not going good. Not a good race at all. And unfortunately, that was at the end of the race. And now it's going to be hard to make it back. We get into the rear Lancaster. We're just trying to get by everybody. This is the hardest part, but we do not have enough time to get to a top 10. I think we should have just taken new tires at the end of stage 2. We probably would have been better off. We're just trying our hardest to get through the field. Unfortunately, with 3 laps to go, this is just not how we wanted to see the day end. And just like to get a top 20 at least. And it looks like we could get that if we do the rest of these laps. But there's no promises. As we make it by the 36 into the next turn, we're going to send it up through the inside. We're going to be side by side with the 92. I'm in the 08 actually. And as we come to the next turn, we're going to come back up the track. We're going to enter back on the track. Door slams the 92 sideways. We saved the car, but there was no caution, and we are still rolling. And we hit the wall, and we DNF. And I looked over the video here, and I was going 31 miles per hour into the wall, and we DNF'd. Not how we wanted to go, and not even going to add to the bad day we're already having. But that's going to be it for today, unfortunately. Not a happy ending at all. Not a good finish, but we'll make it back up. I believe Atlanta's next. Unfortunate ending for us, and I'll see you guys in the next one.